Okay, so if you watch this channel, you know that one of the most core values that I have for it is being 100% transparent, especially when it comes to the amount of money I'm making and how I'm making it. So I have a fundamental belief that the make money online space is kind of garbage right now. One way that we can fix it is to make it social convention for make money online creators to be transparent about all the money that they actually make so that their audience understands what the financial incentive is. Okay, so if the audience understood where the financial incentives of the creator actually lied, they would probably think twice before trusting a creator on certain things when they understand that, well, the creator has a good reason to lie given their financial incentive on that thing. I'm not saying, by the way, that you can never trust someone just because they have a financial incentive for it, but I am just saying if people were actually open about that, it would give viewers a better chance and better understanding to make the right decision given the advice that a creator or YouTuber or in reality guru is giving them. So given that that's a core belief on my channel, I like to constantly stay true to that belief. One way I do it is by making a video of how much money I made and from where every single month, literally going over my exact expenses. A second way that I do it is if you go to the link in the description to this video, you can literally live track my profit and losses of every single month. So literally the exact spreadsheet that I use to track how much money I'm making and how much money I'm spending. But number 3, and I wanted to do that in this video, is actually show you some of the offers that I get from companies and how easily I could sell out if I wanted to, just so you guys understand like what my financial incentives are and what my standard is for when I decide to work with a company. So you guys can understand like if I'm working with a company, what my standard for that is. So here's the first example of a company that if I did decide to work with, I know I could make a lot of money from, but it's just something that I don't think fully aligns with my channel, and I'll get into why in a second. But anyway, I got an email from something called Tick Accounts, and basically what they do is they sell pre-monetized accounts on TikTok, YouTube, and all of that sort of stuff. So they reached out to me saying like most creators who do this add an extra $3,000 to $7,000 to monthly profit, and gave me a big list of creators who already do this. Now there's one guy called How to AI Tutorials. He's pretty big on faceless YouTube channels, so I could say pretty confidently that this is likely legitimate. Otherwise, How to AI, someone this big, probably would not have endorsed them by now. But there were 2 problems that I had with this company, that there was pretty much no way that I could in good faith work with them. Again, even though there would be a huge financial incentive for me to do so. So the first thing is buying accounts is always shady. I'm pretty sure this is against YouTube's terms of service. And my personal opinion is that you actually shouldn't buy a pre-monetized account anyways. Realistically, if you can't hit the threshold for monetization, you wouldn't have been able to get enough views on your channel anyways to make money with it. So you just need 10 million shorts views in the past 90 days, which means realistically you would have made at most like $300 a month for those 3 months. And so missing out on that little money isn't really going to matter that much if actually getting millions of views every single month is something that you are actually able to do. If you're not able to do that anyways, then it's not like a monetized account is going to really do anything for you. So there's that, and the fact that a monetized account probably might not even be in the right niche. On top of that, it's a shady thing because you're probably going against YouTube's terms of service. So it's honestly not even something that I would recommend to a friend. And that's kind of my standard of when I decide to affiliate with a brand and when I don't. It's if I would actually suggest this to my best friend. So if I would tell my best friend, yeah, 100% this is worth getting, you should get it. That's kind of my standard for working with a brand. But the second thing that was a little bit of a red flag for me was I asked them, I still think there could be some alignment with them if they let me try out a monetized account and I could actually see for myself and have a full endorsement that I actually use it and can see this works. Okay, so I asked, is there any way you can send a monetized YouTube account for me to try? And if it works, then I can endorse your product at least. And again, I would be transparent in the video if I did endorse it, because I would say, look, I don't think that you need to buy a monetized channel, but if this is something you want to do, this is a company that I've worked with before. They've given me a monetized account. I've tested it, made sure that it works. And so this is a company that I know you can at least trust. And they just did not budge on it. I said, is there any way you could send a monetized account for me to just try? They said, nope, we don't send free accounts. I'm like, some sort of discount. If I'm never able to actually test your product, how can I give a good faith endorsement of it? They say, no, we don't offer discounts, but you can affiliate and get a 5% discount code to your viewers. And I'm like, well, why why would I suggest something to my viewers unless I've never actually used the thing and there's no way for me to trust it yet? And he said, we don't do this. And he kept saying, okay, well then we're not interested. And I said, are you sure? Like, you don't need to give me a permanent account, even just one for me to post to a couple times. You could add me as editor on the channel, not even give me permission to delete anything, and then just remove me after I tested it. Would that work? What would it take for me to prove to you that the accounts actually work? And they just never got back to me. So again, that's just kind of for you guys to see like what goes into my thought process when I work with a brand. Now you can compare this to kind of the two other brands that I've worked with and made most of my affiliate commission off of. The first brand is repurpose.io. Now again, I've used repurpose.io for like over a year and a half, and it's been so helpful to me. I've been paying the yearly plan since I started pretty much because it's literally that valuable. Basically what this software does is auto repost all your videos from one platform to another platform for you. So I don't manually post to my TikTok or my Instagram or my Snapchat. I have this little thing handle that for me, and then I just manually post to YouTube. But since I've used it so much and I know for a fact that it works, I can feel very happy promoting this to my audience, and it's something that I would suggest to my best friend. I would tell him, if you want to post to all these platforms without taking the manual time to do it, I know I don't want to take that time. You should use repurpose.io to make it way easier on yourself. And you can see in the past month, I've made $1,100 in commission, and I feel perfectly good doing that because this is a brand, again, that I've worked with for a long time and I know is solid. It's something that I would recommend to like my best friend. So another one that I work with is a music royalty company. Now, basically, if you don't know what this does, is it allows you to make extra money by putting a company's music on your YouTube shorts. So you can see here, this is one of my channels, Story Told, and on literally every single video, I work with the music company by just adding their song to my video. And you can see here, we've made an extra $13,000 since the beginning of January by running their songs on our channel. So what I did was I literally started working with them in probably October, around there, I think. So I started working with them on September 19th, and we started seeing how much money does this actually make us. And then the payment didn't come through until 65 days after we saw it on our dashboard. So I didn't endorse this product at all until I actually personally withdrew money from it. And then I could say, okay, here's what I know for sure works because I've done it. And so now when I endorse this thing, it actually means something because I've earned revenue from it and I have the money in my bank account from them. And it's been a huge boost in revenue. So our channel from YouTube ad revenue has made $2,800 in the last month. But in the past month from music royalties, it's actually made $3,397. So we make more money from our music royalties than we actually make from our YouTube ad revenue, which is kind of silly. But anyways, I have a full video explaining the YouTube Shorts music royalties. So if you're curious about that, I'll leave it in the description. And if you want, you can apply to work with this company as well. The one that I work with is through Blast Off Media, and you can sign up to work with them in the description. If you do, I'll be making a commission on that. And don't worry, it doesn't come out of how much you earn, it comes out of how much the company earns. So the company takes what they make by splitting music royalties with you and then gives me a portion of the percentage that they make from the creator that they work with. But again, you can see here what it takes for me to actually endorse a brand. Like, I really need to see that this thing has consistently worked for me before I endorse something. And again, the reason for that is pretty simple. If I just start endorsing stuff that I don't even know works or don't even believe in, then my word pretty much means nothing. And with this channel that I have, the absolute most important thing for any of this to work is the fact that my word means something. So the second people start doubting, is this guy actually being truthful? Can I actually trust what this guy says? The second people start doubting that, I lose my ability to actually earn money from things that are real. Because eventually an opportunity where I know for a fact it's real will come around, and people won't trust that even though it's real because my word meant nothing on other things that I would have promoted. So this is my standard for promoting stuff, and I hope that makes sense for you guys. And again, I want you guys to see here, the proof for that is in the companies that I reject, which I'm perfectly happy showing you guys the company that I reject if they're not willing to let me actually test their product out before they want me to promote it. So anyways, I wanted to just make a quick video showing you guys that so you understand like what it's like from my perspective and the reputation, credibility, and values that I actually want to build on this channel. I am so serious about this. If you catch me lying or promoting something that I don't actually use or I don't actually believe works, you can unsubscribe to me. You can make all the videos in the world saying that I'm a scam artist, I'm a guru. I encourage you to do that because I'm not that scared that you're going to find anything. So do all the digging that you want. Hire a private investigator. I hope you do, because when they come up with nothing, that means that my word is even more credible than it was before. And just so you guys can understand that's true, I'm transparent about all of it. And that's the core value at the bottom of everything on my channel. Transparency is something that needs to be cultivated in the Make Money online space for financial influencers to be trusted once again. So if you want to support that mission, you can subscribe to this channel right now. And the best thing that you could possibly do would actually be to join my Discord, which will be in the description, and go on here and start practicing transparency with all the ways that you make money within my Discord. Start by just trying it for a little bit and see exactly what happens. From my experience, everything after just the immediate long term will 100% improve once you start being transparent about how much money you make and how you're making it. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next video, and peace.